Look at this guy on the dirt bike. No lights, speeding through, no helmet, flip-flops. What is going on, everyone? So today is my December monthly motorcycle maintenance day. As you can see, there's only 3 here. One's missing. It's the Honda, and there's another story about that. I'll get into it. It's still at the shop. And today we're just going to ride these 3 and do my monthly maintenance, which is hard to do with my work schedule and the weather here in Hawaii and all that good stuff. And we'll get started. All right, everyone. So the first bike today is the Harley Iron 883 Sportster. 2012 model, and look at these Christmas decorations. Woohoo! Christmas in Hawaii. Pretty cool through here. A couple people decorate. Even though, you know, the high today was like 81 degrees, which is nice in December. You know, people still decorate. This house up here actually I think is nominated as one of the top houses here in Honolulu, which is cool. Alright, so for this little maintenance ride, we're just going to go around the big neighborhood blocks around here. Just need a little warm up for the monthly maintenance. If you haven't seen my first one, I think I did it back at the, it was either the end of October or beginning of November, one of the two. And what I discuss is, you know, having 4 motorcycles can be tedious, and you know, getting time to ride all these, finding the time is tough. I mean, as funny as that sounds, it's actually problematic owning 4 motorcycles. And just because of the maintenance part. I mean, you got to take care of these things. You got to ride them so the oil and the fluids go through it, the engines run, and you don't want the gas to sit too long, all that kind of stuff, right? Plus the battery. I mean, I have a battery tender, but I've been bad this month. I haven't plugged any of my motorcycles in, battery tender, all that good stuff. One of the challenges is, like I said, keep going back to time. The weather has also been a big factor here. It's rained pretty much. I think it's been sunny 2 of the last like 15 days, which sucks. Even as, of course, like everybody, you work hard all week, and guess what it does on the weekend? It rains. And no one likes riding in the rain. I mean, if this is something you enjoy, you don't want to ride in the rain. Who wants to do that? Maybe you ADV, you adventure bike guys, or you dirt bike guys. I mean, that's cool and all, but not for the streets here in Honolulu. I mean, who wants to do that? So, yeah, I mean, finding time is a big challenge. I'm here on the old Iron 883, you know, it's the smallest of my bikes, and I'm actually thinking about selling it. I mean, it's some family reasons and stuff, but yeah, it may go to the wayside, and, you know, and I'll buy maybe another Harley in the future, a bigger version. You know, we'll see. So we'll see how long I keep this thing. I got a great, amazing deal on this thing, so that's another reason I don't want to sell it, because I doubt I'll ever get as great as a deal as I got on this one. I mean, this thing right here, we'll go to it right now. Look at this. 1,761 miles. This is a 2012. When I bought it, I want to say it had 1,100 or so miles on it. It was a guy, he's in the Navy, always on submarines, so he never got to ride or find time to ride. So you can see why it had hardly any miles on it. And then with me owning, you know, 3 other bikes, this thing never gets ridden. I mean, I think I've owned it since February, March time frame, and you know, there's only like 600 miles that have been put on this thing. So, pretty good deal if you're looking for a 2012 Harley Davidson Iron 883 Sportster, denim black, badass with the skull gas cap, the Harley skull. Here you go. Make me a good offer, not no low ball offer, and let me know. Other than that, we'll get to the next ride. Alright, everyone, so we're on the Harley Softail Slim, going around the neighborhood again. Same Christmas lights, part 2. Man, I miss riding this thing. I mean, it's been a month since I've ridden this thing. Like I said, time is the hardest thing. When you own 4 bikes, man, it's hard. So I honestly recommend, don't own 4 motorcycles. It's a luxury, but at the same time, it's a pain. So there's that house again, that award-winning house. And my last bike, when I ride the BMW, I'll go by it more up close so y'all can see it. So with this Harley, I've been very naughty. Speaking of Christmas, right? Naughty. What I mean by that is, you see how many miles this guy's got. 1,222 miles. It's pretty cool, huh? 1,222. So basically, end of the day, I haven't taken it in for its 1,000-mile service yet. That's bad. And it's not terrible, but it ain't good, right? Bought it brand new, 2016. It's a little over a year old. I got it Veterans Day weekend of 2015. And it was brand new on the showroom floor at the Harley dealership here in Hawaii. So, yeah, I got to take it in. That's the bottom line. Time, again. See, ironically, I'm talking about motorcycle maintenance on Motorcycle Maintenance Day. And I still need to do the major overhaul maintenance on this bad boy. And I want to say the 1,000-mile maintenance costs $400 to $600. Probably closer to $600 here in Hawaii because everything's outrageously overcharged and overpriced. That's what we call the Aloha tax over here. Price of freedom, whatever you want to call it. But finding time, man, I mean, of course, I only want to take it to the Harley dealer. I mean, it's still under warranty, all that, and I bought the extended warranty, blah, 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 because I'm going to keep this bike forever. It's badass, 2016 Harley Davidson Softail Slim in denim black. Beautiful bike. But yeah, I got to schedule it, and, you know, it's a pain in the butt because the Harley dealership is in the middle of the island, and like north of Pearl Harbor, a little past Pearl Harbor, east actually of Pearl Harbor. I live over here on the west side, so dropping it off is a pain in the butt because there's always traffic in the mornings heading to the east side towards Honolulu proper, the city area. I mean, it's terrible traffic on the interstate, bumper to bumper every morning. And they only allow you to drop it off between like something crazy like 8 to 9:30 or 7:30 to 9, I don't know. But it's not convenient when you work on the west side of the island, right? So you got to drive all the way back. And then you got to find time to go pick it up the next day or the day after whenever they're finished. And believe me, they don't play. Like if you leave your bike there an extra day, I think it's like a $40 or $45 storage fee and crap like that. I mean, that's not cool, right? But when you're the only show in town and you're Harley Davidson, which stands for high dollar HD, right? Or $100, however you want to look at it. I mean, it's good to be king, I guess. I love the bike, so guess I have no choice. But point of the story is, I got to schedule a 1,000-mile service. I got to go drop it off, and I got to go pick it up eventually. And that's why it hasn't been done yet, to be honest. So we'll do that probably right after Christmas time, because I ain't got no time before that, right? Who has time before Christmas? If they're even working all those days, because it's holidays and New Year's, blah, blah, blah. This thing, you know, if I'm not careful, I'm going to have like 2,000 miles on this joker. That ain't good. But no, I'll get it done, and as soon as it's out, I'll go over what the 1,000-mile, you know, the service consists of after I get it back, and kind of go over that with you guys and let you know how it felt like now before the 1,000-mile and the after. I'm sure it won't be dramatic and probably no like, you know, oh, I feel it feels so much smoother and right. No, it's probably not, but it's just they adjust little things that, you know, after the break-in period. So other than that, we'll get back to the third bike. I'll get to why there's not 4 tonight in a second, and I'll let y'all know when I'm on the BMW S1000RR. All right, everyone, we are back for the final bike of tonight. Ooh, blue, huh? BMW S1000RR, my 2004. Hey, look at that bike. That's cool, Snoopy on a bike. Wow, this is pretty cool. I'll just drive through here so y'all can see these Christmas lights now that it's dark. Christmas in Hawaii. We'll do an up close and personal right here with the award-winning Best Hawaii Christmas Houses list house for 2016. I'm going, people. Do a drive-by right here. Oh man, the lights cut out. Look at that. Oh, it's one of those where you activate it with your car. Okay, I got it. Funny guys. All right, so getting back to the maintenance part, right? So this guy I'm riding right now is a 2014 BMW S1000RR. And those that have seen my previous videos, you know what this guy is. So the thing is, with the other motorcycles, it's tough to ride them all. I know y'all are getting tired of hearing that, because I'm tired of saying it. So what's the catch-all solution? Sell one or find more time? Well, finding more time ain't gonna happen. Oh, I love how the sprinklers are on up here. That's just fascinating. Awesome. Getting wet. All right, back to the game. So there's another house. This is this guy. We got Frosty, and it's a double house decoration. There's one over there. Old candy canes. Santa. Yeah, needless to say, we didn't decorate our house. So back to this guy. It's got, as you can see, 6,928 miles. There was a bike that just went by there. Ah! And it's a 2014. That's not bad. So basically 7,000 miles. It's a 2014. The bike was sold first owner, I believe, July of 14 he bought it. So the bike is almost a year and a half, I'm sorry, 2.5 years old, and it's only got 7,000 miles. I would say that's not bad at all, huh? That's like what, maybe 3,200 miles a year average, somewhere in there with that. God, it's wet everywhere here. I guess everybody cuts their sprinklers on at 6:23 p.m. in Hawaii when it's already freaking dark. It's one thing I can't stand about winter time is how dark it gets here. And they don't do daylight savings here. So it's dark when I wake up and go to work. Usually daylight all day when I'm at work. And it's dark when I leave work. And then it usually takes me 45 minutes to an hour to get home because of traffic. Oh, what joy. So the days I don't get to ride my bikes to work, sitting all caged up in a car or a Jeep, you know, those aren't as fun. But I will say also, driving home and sitting in traffic on this guy is not that fun either, as y'all can imagine, ergonomically. So I think I might lean towards selling that Iron 883. 3 bikes I think is a good mix. This bike, I'm never selling the Harley Softail Slim. And of course, my Honda CBR 1000 RR. And you may be saying, what happened to that? I've mentioned it a couple times. Well, it got damaged at the dealership, ironically. Look at this guy on the dirt bike. No lights, speeding through, no helmet, flip-flops, a typical Hawaii squid. I mean, there's squids everywhere, but come on, man. You gotta do an illegal U-turn in the middle of an intersection that's busy like this, and come on. Gives us all riders a bad name, right? So, the CBR, it got damaged. It got damaged a lot, knocked over by a forklift. Don't ask. I'll get to, and there will be an epic bike reveal when it is all fixed. And believe me, the dealership is covering every dime. It's brand new OEM, the blue and yellow fairings are going to be put on it. I almost cried when I saw it, as you can imagine. That bike was so clean and so perfect, and then someone wants to go and ruin it like that. It's an accident, and they're going to fix everything. It happened about a month ago. And they called me like a week ago and said the parts are finally on order to Hawaii, which could take forever, as y'all can imagine. So we'll see. There'll be an epic new bike reveal, if you want to call it that, of the bike. And I got some upgrades to it while I was at it, because they damaged all the levers and the handlebars and the frame sliders, and I said just replace it. Oh yeah, and the foot pegs and everything, man. So look forward to that. Right now, shed a tear and have a beer for the Honda CBR 1000 RR, the Wolverine as I call it, the blue and yellow. And with that, I'll conclude this episode of Motorcycle Maintenance Day for the month of December 2016. Check out my other videos if you haven't. Subscribe, please. Share this channel. If you like my content, let me know some ideas on future concepts y'all may want, or ideas you want me to talk about in my motovlogs here in beautiful Oahu, Hawaii. And with that, I'll catch y'all later. Take care and aloha.